Good morning, Sypek. This is Dr. Zone. Today we're going to take a tour of an art museum. This first picture is the Big-Eyed Children. Walter Kane was supposed to have painted these, but they were actually painted by his wife. Kind of a scandal, but very popular. Next, we're going to move over here to Queen Louisa. Queen Louisa was the Queen of Prussia during the time of the, kind of like when Napoleon was around. So she actually negotiated a peace settlement with Napoleon, late 1700s, early 1800s, and Napoleon said what a great diplomat she was. Move over here, our next picture is Vincent van Gogh, a sketch. Vincent van Gogh is a very interesting character, and he was more popular after he died than he was while he was alive. We move over to our next photo, actually painting, and this is a Pablo Picasso painting of Gertrude Stein. And Gertrude Stein was an author, and she used to throw parties around the time that Pablo Picasso and also Salvador Dali and some other artists were hanging out in France. While we're talking about Pablo, here he is. That's a Pablo Picasso, and an interesting painting. I like it. It's got a lot of colors, and who knows what Pablo was thinking when he painted that. Move over to our next painting, and this is Mario Katz. Mario Katz was a painter from Russia, and he used to paint these paintings in between 1.5 minutes and 5 minutes. A lot of thick colors. Right there you can see it's a winter scene. Now we're going to move over to another sketch by Picasso. We got several Picassos on our tour today, and this is Pablo Picasso's sketch. He always brings emotion into a painting, even if it's just one of his sketches. One of his sketches that's very popular that we're going to take a look at now is the Dove of Peace. You can see the Dove of Peace always has that branch in her mouth, and always the Dove of Peace is on top of a bunch of war implements here. Okay, so we're going to flip right over here, and this is a painting of, this is called The Snake Charmer by Henri Rousseau. He never really went to jungle areas, but he painted these pictures based on books, and there's that snake charmer right there. Drop right down, and here is a Matisse. Matisse used to like to paint women dancing. This is just a sketch. He's got some paintings that are really huge, the size of an entire room, but then that was the dance would be the big one, but this is some women dancing, and that's our buddy Matisse. And here is Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso painted a lot of interesting paintings, and this one I can see a woman in the back, her face, and a flower, and I can't make out much else other than that. So now we're going to move over here to our Martha's Vineyard picture. That's Peter Simon, and that's the area of Menemsha where the original Saturday Night Live crew used to hang out. James Taylor, and also Carly Simon, and let's see, Billy Joel has a house up there now, but that's Peter Simon, that's Carly Simon's brother. Over here, we're going to move to our Andy Warhol picture. Andy Warhol was great. And this is Princess Grace, or Grace Kelly. That's his picture. Remember, Princess Grace was in Rear Window, and then moved over to marry the Prince of Monaco. And this is called One Day a Woman by Blackwood. You can see girl sitting in a chair, contemplating. She's got the Raggedy Ann doll in one hand and kind of thinking about things as she sits on the chair. And we'll end up with, and we can't see this that well, we'll do the best we can. This is a Leonardo da Vinci, very similar to the one that's in the Smithsonian, that's worth $7 million. Of course, this one's probably worth more like $7. So stay up with your studies, stay calm, enjoy your time with your family, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.